Dexter says, good morning. My dad is brushing me. He does this every morning. It's my favorite part of my day. So I get to brush, because I'm not a German Shepherd, I'm a German Shedder. And I shed all over the house. So Dad says I either brush it or I vacuum the house. Oh my God. Oh, wow. You shed so much, Dexter. And see, I eat the best foods and everything. I eat rabbit and zucchini and yellow squash and carrots and digestive enzymes and pumpkin and egg yolks and coconut oil and all the things. That's how I keep my shiny coat. Good coat. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, today's packing the cooler, it sucks. I was working so much this week. I did not get to put thought into my cooler. So this is gonna be the puniest cooler y'all are seeing. And don't tell anybody, but I'm eating cereal in a mason jar with almond milk, a bubble tea, a Fortune Delight tea, and these are a bunch of bars and beef jerkies, and that's what we got today. So we're gonna have to make a stop today. Maybe we can try the new barbecue place in Cleveland, because we're going to Cold Spring in Cleveland today. Follow along. So somehow, because I'm so busy and all the things that happened this week, I lost my black glasses. And my red glasses are at the doctor and they're not ready yet, so I gotta wear my purple glasses. But my purple glasses don't like to wear them to work. Well, I don't know. The truck is black on the inside and the glasses are black, and I looked everywhere and I couldn't find them. And the red ones are still at Man Eye getting fixed, and they haven't called me yet, so maybe I could work without glasses. I mean, it's all about feel, right? We'll see. All right, well, I'm getting ready to put on my gear and get in the truck, go meet Jessica in Cleveland, Texas. All right, I'm on the road to go get Jessica from Cleveland, Texas. Go to the first job that's in Cold Spring, Texas. And Cold Spring, believe it or not, is someplace we've been considering to move. I don't know if that's gonna work, but have to find someplace that doesn't flood. So I wanted to talk to you guys and tell y'all that things have gotten really, really exciting in our life. We sold the house to FEMA, and after selling the house to FEMA, we were so blessed to be able to pay off our debt, and it just gave us a huge raise every month. So we are not going to get a house just yet, because we have to wait for all that credit, that debt that was paid off to hit our credit score. But we'll probably start looking for a house with some land in January or February. We're looking all over. We have a realtor trying to find us some land so we can start adjusting animals and people on the land. And you know, when you declare your dreams and what you want, and you ask God for these blessings, I sometimes feel like I don't deserve them. But then I say, no, that's just nonsense, because God wants you to be a vessel to do all the goods of the world, and that's the way that I do them, is by helping all the animals and people. Sorry, my nose is itching. Pollen. But I know that it's coming, and we're going to be able to have our homestead, which we're coming up with names, and I feel like the way Jamie and Lester must feel with, you know, having their place and getting to be blessed with all the animals and showing you guys and you know, letting y'all, you know, be along on the journey. We are excited for the future. It makes me giddy inside. I feel like 7 years, you know, we dealt with the flooded house, and 7 is God's number of fulfillment and completion, and that stage is over, you know, dealing with the flooded house, and now on to bigger and better things. Hope y'all are having a great day. And I hope that wherever you are, you're happy and healthy as can be. That's my prayer for you guys. I just got a phone call right now that my red glasses are ready for pickup. Yay. They're at Man Eye Clinic, and maybe I can send my mom to go get them because I really need my glasses. We'll see. I lost the black pair, like I said, and I need glasses, not to see to drive, but I need them to look up close. And I just got a new tablet for doing notes, and I really need to see the tablet. So it's gonna be, let's see if mom will say yes. I hope mom says yes, she'll go.
It's a nice day for the cow. She even stole a calf from the pasture over there at one point in time.
This baby?
No.
Oh,
I bought her, but there's cows over there, and I came over here one day. She's got a calf running around in the pasture with her, trying to suck on her. Like, you stole that.
But she doesn't like this baby.
No, she don't like her.
No.
All right, so we're gonna check that one for her pelvis not moving, back legs acting wonky, and we're gonna check her to see if the big one jumped on the little one and caused a problem on the little one. So we'll check both of them out and see if we can make them grand champion heifers for y'all.
I can't get her to walk for more than like 10 minutes, and she just don't want to move.
Deep on the two. Her feet are definitely close together in the back. Oh no. Yeah, she's not activating her front, and her back is really lazy. So neck out of place and over her shoulders. Yeah. We gotta get her feeling better because she doesn't look like she even wants to walk. Yeah, she doesn't want to walk. Her shoulders feel wonky. Yeah. She doesn't have any flow to her.
No, and before we could walk all day, she could walk into a setup. She's just been fighting me since we got back.
See how her back legs are standing like that? That's not good.
I know, she's a good girl, and I know something was wrong because, first day I got her, I was walking her in that front pasture. She's a good heifer, and when I know she started fighting me, not wanting to walk, trying to headbutt me, I was like, no, something's wrong. That's not her. She don't just do that after 2 years of being worked every day.
Mm-hmm. Is that how old she is? 2 years?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
She'll be 2, September, yeah.
She's
She
2.
just turned 2.
Okay. All right, well, let's check all her things. All right, so I'm checking her pelvis, and this is the front of her right pelvis, and that's the front of her left pelvis. So I'll see if we can put a dot on there, but there's one, and there's the other. So this one's gone forward, and this one's gone back. So Jessica's going to go get the ladder. This bone is actually lifted up, so her whole pelvis is tilted like that, and this is up here in the back. So probably from being live covered, and that makes her not want to walk, and she keeps dipping out her back. See how she does that when I touch it? All right, so I did not record the adjustment, but I adjusted her pelvis bones, her back right femur, 2 places in her middle back. I adjusted her first vertebra, her fifth vertebra, her 7th vertebra. Her shoulder set standing on top of itself better. Her back legs are standing with more symmetry. Her pelvis is even. Her tail head looks great. It's not too high, not too low. Her top line looks flatter. Her hips don't look as pronounced. Her head carriage is up, and she's real relaxed. So this is the best I got to win Grand Champion Heifer. I just found out her name, so good luck, Josephine. You got a great adjustment, and you got all the chance in the world to win. And the next one up is Red Reba. Reba McIntyre, up here in Cold Spring, Texas. What you doing, girl? Covered in flies. Look at all those flies on her back. All right, time to check the little one. So Reba doesn't like her head touch, so I'm just going to desensitize her to touching her head and touching her neck. And I got a scratch near her eye, and she's going to get mad at me. She's going to flip snot. But she needs to learn how to be adjusted. So I just touch her. She burps. It smells like cow. It's kind of crazy to describe, but she likes to snot as her protection mechanism, but I'm trying to show her that it's okay to let me touch her head and her face so that I can adjust her better because she's young and we want her to learn. Oh, all right, so let's check her neck. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So just checking the pump there. Easy, girl. Checking the pump of each vertebra, making sure that they move. Easy, girl. Easy, don't pull so tight. Don't pull so tight. Now vertebra 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down. Checking for any points of tenderness. There was a point of tenderness right there. Right there. Okay, so that's tender. Let's get that adjusted. All right, so we're going to come on this side because you had a misalignment in your mid-back. It's okay. You're okay. It's okay. Good. So I'm just going to touch right there, okay? You're all right. It's right there. I know it's tender right that spot. It's okay. There it went. Good. There it popped. It's okay. That's good, baby. All right, pelvis. Good girl. She's lifting her foot to
This one's like, she's like, her toes like just barely touching her.
Because it feels good.
There it goes. Good. All right, checking back and forth. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Gotta move her back and forth. I'm just trying to stay quiet so she's not up in arms. She's young, so we're trying to teach her how to be adjusted. That's good. Okay. Anyway, Reba, you shake it off. You're all done. Yep, licking and chewing. Licking and chewing. So now we're going to see Josephine walk after her adjustment, and we'll see how she's walking compared to before. So it takes 48 hours for the nervous system to settle and reset and to help things to be adjusted, but automatically I can see her picking her feet up better. And like I said, small differences already is that she's walking more briskly. She's picking her toes up, and see some small improvements already there. All right, let's come back. Have to cluck at them. So small difference that I see is that she's actually picking up her back feet versus dragging them. So that's a good difference already. Does she feel a little fluid, more fluid? Good. Get her to show stance. Perfect. So now we're going to set her free and see what she does after her adjustment. Sometimes they pitch their head or do things with their body. Sometimes they just don't do anything and just stand there. Oh, there, and there it was. Pitched her neck all the way to her back. All right. Well, bye, Josephine. Hope you enjoy that movement. She decided to drink some water. The client was just saying she's going to have us back out to adjust Reba before the shows. So I like watching them drink. All animals, actually. I like watching them drink. Now we're going to watch Reba move, and, she's snotting. She's learning all the things. Thanks, Bill. Like that. Well, this happens sometimes when you're teaching them how to how to, you know, walk on a halter.
She said she must be feeling good. She never ran.
She's
From
never
her.
done this before. She must be feeling good because normally she just says that. Thank you. Now I have a harder time. She said, "Thank now I have a harder time teaching her to walk." Oh, I have so much dirt up my drawers right now. That's my butt mark.
Oh yeah, it's a file.
Let me see. Wait, hold on.
That's my feet marks.
Hold
That's
on.
to where my butt's
That's,
at.
look, feet, butt. Look at all these cows. Oh, Reba's looking at me. I see you eyeing me over there, girl. I saw you drag your mama. All right, well, now we're in Cleveland, Texas at the next job, and we're gonna work on 5 horses, 3 kids, human kids, and 1 lamb. So, I know I have to be careful when I say kids, humans or goats, babies. So, we'll show you what we're gonna do here. We already worked on 3 of the kids, and I don't put them on video. 3 of the human kids were not on video, but we're gonna work on some horses and some lamb and see what's going on with them today. So is it a lamb or is it a sheep? It's a lamb or it's a sheep. So, so we would call, what would we call him? So under 8 months old, this is a lamb, and over 8 months old, this is a sheep. And so he got sheared, and she was saying it's a baseball shear because see how they trimmed it. For some reason it came out that way. So we're going to take a look at your body and see how your body's doing. All right, so we're going to do a walk here, take a look at the conformation and see how he's walking here. Let's see. This is Waylon. Waylon is hunched up some in the back, and go one more circle for me. Hunched up in the back, short strided in the back side on the left, has a hip issue on one side. Kind of nuances of seeing this, but front legs move pretty good. Head carriage could be a little higher and seems to be fighting the halter some. All right, do some straightaways for me so I can see all the way, okay? And then go further straight. So like step out like that way. Straight, straight, straight. Go to the barn, yeah. All right, so he's walking better. More striding in his hips in the back. He has better conformation. He's shaking off the adjustment. All right, very good, very good. I'm gonna come beside you just so I can see his side profile. All right, we're walking better with our back leg. We're feeling ourselves better. Good deal. That's after the adjustment, and it'll take a couple days to set in. Hey everybody, this is Thor. He's a tracking dog.
Yeah.
He tracks things better than any other. Look at him.
The farthest one was 800 yards.
800 yards.
And we found the deer.
Wow, you're such a pretty boy, Thor. You track deer? That's awesome. You got stickerbergs in your chin.
He
Hold
does.
on.
We
You
went
got
to the deer lease.
stickerbergs. You got stickerbergs in your chin. You don't want me to get them?
No, I
Okay.
ain't cut it out.
Okay. They just built this cute little barn here, and they finished it out. So they've got all their stalls and some lights up for the barn. This is a really cute, really nice barn. We'll go back slow. And it's really cool. It opens into the pasture, and it has the lights on the top, and so really cool. This is our first time seeing it pretty much finished out since they started it. So it's all done by hand and done with in pieces. So it's a really nice barn for these horses. So our first patient is going to be JR. He's a 23, you said?
I say 20. She said 20.
23, 22-year-old gelding, and it's her play horse. So let's check him out. Play days are where, well, what are play days?
So we ride 5 events. We do barrels, straightaways, good old poles, with a speed event, and go live.
Okay. So they go to play days together. Let's take a look. I was checking JR's TMJ here, and he's so loose because he's an old man, and he just has to take care of the little girl riders for play day. And I was checking his jaw, and then I realized when I took my finger out of his mouth, he's like, that tastes like a lamb. And then he's like, can you get your finger out of my mouth? But his jaw is so loose. I just want y'all to see how his bottom opens really wide, and he doesn't have any TMJ problems. So he's a good boy. It's a good boy. Wait. Oh, you want to? You don't want to be on camera? He's hiding from the camera. That's okay, JR. You don't have to be acting. Your hands are so fuzzy with Will.
So like a fuzzy old man.
Look at him. He's literally hiding from you two. That's okay. Some people don't like to be on camera. They're glad. There's no problems. There's no problems. You have a good glide. And let me check here. Then look at my finger. Go forward. There. You're welcome. I'm so happy I got to adjust you today. I hope that makes you feel better. We can take care of the little girls that ride you, okay? All right, so our next patient is Sunny, and he's also a play day horse and upgrade horse. And I was going to show y'all when I check the body to see if there's any kind of marks. This one would be like a hoof or scratching it on something, and this one right here would be teeth. So they're not bad for the horse. It's not, any kind of thing to majorly be worried about, but when I look at those, I wonder if it knocked out that pelvis. So what I'm checking right now is the right pelvis to see if it knocked out the joint right here called the sacroiliac joint. So this is the sacrum down here, and then this is the os coxa bone of the pelvis. So we're going to check this joint because of these injuries right here. So I just adjusted his left pelvis. Like I said, the right kick would cause that issue. So he started yawning. He's on his 4th yawn, and you can see his sleepy eyes. And he's not sore in his pelvis anymore to touch. Now he's going to sleep. So now he's going to go to sleep, and this is a moment when I have to decide, do I keep going? Yes, I keep going. Oh, now's a good other big yawn. And comes another one. There's number 5. And they've got a fan over there on him, so he's in the fan, having nice yawns, and he's gonna touch me to say thank you. You're welcome. Bam Bam, you be nice. Why are you being mean? Bam Bam. You look so grown up. When I met you, you were such a baby. Look how pretty you are, sir.
He was like lanky and all.
He sighed. He was all legs. Oh, he's yawning. Oh, yawn. Oh, yawn. Horse yawns are the best. Boop. I swear I do not put the camera into their nose. They literally go, boop, into the camera. It is yawning. Oh, I haven't even adjusted you yet. Wow, well, let's look at his body. He's yawning like crazy. He just knows what's coming. All right, I'm taking a look at his body here. He's got a kick, a kick, a kick, another kick. Oh, Rebel, you want to get adjusted next? Yeah? You want to go? Rebel, is it your turn? You itching, or are you saying you want to go? Oh, you want to go. You want to get adjusted. Okay, we're going to be next. She's next, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You're next, Rebel. You're next. You scratching your neck? Oh, I thought you were saying yes, but you're scratching your neck on the wood. Rebel. Rebel, you're a good girl. You're a good girl, Rebel. You're such a good girl. Yes, and touch. Boop. That's a good girl. Oh, okay. She's scratching her butt on the fence. Just don't break it. It's so hard to see in here because there's no light. There we go. Added some light to it. Scratching your butt on the fence. He's licking my hand. Look how his tongue comes out and the bottom of his tongue touches my hand. Oh, he's licking all the dirt off of it. I see him lick Jessica's hand. Bottom of the tongue. Normally I think their top of their tongue licks.
Don't pull me in. Don't pull me in.
Do y'all know? I don't know. I haven't seen horses lick. I guess I never paid attention if they lick.
They definitely use the top.
They definitely use the top. Well, he uses the bottom. Bam. You know, it's funny because I always say Bam whenever the horses touch the camera, and his name's Bam Bam.
Yeah.
So if Bam is Bam in the camera, it's like Bam and Bam. Bam Bam. Bam Bam. She'll rub you with her hand. Don't use her body. Yes, sir. Well, let's see what's going on with your body today, sir. I always do my sweeps over the body when I start because you never know what you'll find. So I found this ouchie that's swollen and tender, so they're doctoring it up. But I will just not adjust anything dealing with that, so it's okay. So I decided to stop and have some jerky. And not only do I have a dog underneath me panting, but I got a horse over there with a quivering lip wanting some of it. Beef jerky. All right, everybody, this is Rebel. And Rebel has been doing so great. She lifts her feet for the farrier now. And she's a really great horse. She loves to roll in her stall, and she has to be scratched. Boop. You boop? You're booping a lot, ma'am. You're booping a lot. Can't see. I can't see. All right, let's take a look and see what's out with her today. Well, we adjusted everybody so far, and everybody's done great. Rebel was the most improved. She used to not let us lift her feet. She was very fancy. But today she did a good job, and I'm really impressed with her. Well, the last one we always do is good old faithful Chief. And Chief is going to get adjusted next. Now, excuse Chief because he's quite dirty. It's been nasty here in Texas, and he got all muddy. But he's a good boy, and he waited till last. So here he is. This is Chief. He's a good boy. He works really hard. And he looked at everybody in the barn, and he said, "It's my turn." He waited till the end last time as well. See? Your turn, huh, Chief? Chief is normally a Palomino, but as you can tell, he looks like a spotted lineback dun that is splotchy. I don't know. But anyway, he had a foot injury that's healed, and so he's doing much better. He always tries to somehow try to cut off his right foot. But today he's doing good, and he's getting a much-deserved adjustment. I was eating a bar, like a little bar, and he thought it was for him. I don't have a bar. I don't have another bar. But we were saying, how does a horse get that mess right there, like a dreadlock? It's a fairy knot, they call them. Fairy knots. But I swear he looks like he's had that for a minute. So that's going to have to be cut off. But fairy knots. They say fairies get in their hair and twirl them in circles. You don't have any over here. No, you don't have fairy knots there. You just have one right in the middle of your forehead. And it is super, super knotted. You must be rubbing on something out in the pasture. I don't know. We said you look like you're homeless. Poor Chief. Poor Chief. He said, "Don't say that on camera. I'm sorry." All these chickens are hanging out while I'm adjusting the horses. There's a rooster and some chickens. Did you guys know that chickens can lay eggs for about 7 years? But they can't lay eggs until after they're 7 months old. You see, God's numbers show up twice there, right? Can't lay till after 7 months old, and can't lay after 7 years old. Chickens are so awesome. I can't wait to have my place and have chickens. Tim doesn't know yet. Don't tell him. He's going to be griping at me about chicken poop. Y'all, look at this rooster. Oh, he's disappearing. He has blue feet. I'll have to go find him. Or maybe I can see him better in the sun. I'll go through the fence. Hold on, let's take a look. Okay, so you see that rooster right there? He's like a mix of different roosters, but his feet, barnyard mix, but his feet are blue. See that? It's cool. Like, blue feet. There they are. Blue feet. Huh. That's cool. He's a really pretty rooster.
Yes, you did wonderful. You did so good.
All the chickens were like watching as I was doing adjustments. All right, so we adjusted Chief, Rebel, Bam Bam, JR, Sunny, and we're only missing one. And that's Oreo the pony. Oreo, your turn. Let's check you out.
I used to go in the house and watch TV with us.
Oh my gosh. This one right here goes in the house and watches TV. Oh yeah. And that's your middle daughter's pony?
This is
The baby's. Oh, this is the baby's horse. Oh, she's gonna be 3 years old. She rides him.
mine.
All right, let's see. Oh, with the lead one. Hi, Oreo.
I'm just calling your mom.
Hi, Oreo. Boop. Boop. Trying to eat the camera? Yeah, you're a good boy. Let's check out your body. You have a cute little body.
So people may ask, is it easier to do a large horse or a small horse? Believe it or not, it's actually harder to do a small horse because they're quick and agile, and you never know if they're gonna kids or bad. So I always stay vigilant and kind of aware, when I'm doing a smaller horse, because you can see I could have easily done a boo bite there. But we just check for now. And just because he's a small horse doesn't mean he doesn't have misalignments. So we're gonna check all of his movements for him. And his rider is quite light, but as a wind it knocks us out. About pretty horsing around. Howdy horsing around. No bite. If you keep your hand flat when being around a horse, they can't bite your hand. So you never want to feed them like this. Feed them like this. I've learned that's the hard way, didn't I, Disney? I lost a nail one time because I did this. But you learn when you're around horses. All right, so we're going to check the back end movement. So we're going to check the hip, the pelvis right there. You can see that it's bouncing good. So we go the other, and I stay really close to his hind end, so if it kicks him, it's not painful. It may hurt, but not as much. All right, so we have an issue there, okay? So we're gonna go check the low back. He could feel that in his hind end. See how he's moving around a lot? There you go. Good. Now, sometimes you hear pops and sometimes you don't, and it doesn't matter if you hear a pop or not. Studies found that it doesn't matter if it's audible or not, it's still working. So I don't worry about that, although people like to see those. It makes you feel satisfied, but you don't have to have them. You stretch back, come out, and then it goes down. You had a fetlock out, sir. They have a fetlock out of place. How long has that been there? I bet that felt miserable, huh? See how he's closing his eyes and relaxing. That was great relief after having his fetlock. It's kind of like his ankle. So his ankle was on crease. All right, now we're gonna check the middle back. Go wait till he actually releases. I feel like he's still trying to release some tension. So let's give him about 60 seconds to process that. Like I said, horse brains work 10 times slower than a human's. So if it was his first time ever getting adjusted, he may not know how to release it.
Another bad thing about working on the short ones is because we used to be like this.
They're low riders.
Yeah.
So when you see the eyes down like that and there's not been a lick or chew, he's not yet, he's doing a little shake there. He's not done a sigh, a lick or chew. We're gonna wait for him. The biggest problem with chiropractors, some of the chiropractors and some of the way we do adjustments is that we don't wait long enough in between the adjustments. And if you've ever felt like somebody went too fast, it's because it was too fast for the brain to process what's going on in the nerves.
Hi. Hi there. How are you?
Oh, right. See how he didn't even know we were here because he was processing his adjustment. And now he knows we're here and he's saying, thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome. You're welcome.
Hi,
That's
baby.
Mama.
I see you.
Mama. Boop. And you gonna boop? Boop. All right, so because he didn't know how to process that out, but he's still interacting, we're just gonna give him a little lick there, give him a little stimulation, and then he can process the lick and chew. Do the reflexes, and these are I did not have any tail, uncut tail. I did not have any nail. So we're gonna use these tools here to stimulate the reflex on the back end. So there's a point here in the back. It's about a hand's distance away, usually. I would say a little bit less. But we're going to ask him to tug. So here we go. Tug. Up, 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 up. Now he doesn't do it. So what does that mean? Why won't he do it? That's coming from the neck. So it's not there. I'm pushing hard. Nothing. And next reflex is here. And that one's there. With the one back here, nothing. So I'm going to try to do the sides. Those are barely there. Those are barely there. So he has a neck misalignment. So we'll stop at that point from here and we'll go to the neck. Check all the motions. So flexion, there is none. So he has no, it's pretty tough. He has no flexion. So I'm going to check where his skull right here meets his neck. These two bones. So here's the skull bone and here's the first vertebra, and it's where they meet. And when I go to flex, it's stuck there and it hurts him on the right. So we're gonna pull down and then I'm gonna adjust this. And I like to comfort them. I don't like to do an adjustment quick and then walk away. Now he has flexion.
Better.
All right, now we're gonna go to extension. Ooh, that's tough. So, I don't know how I'm gonna get down, but I'm gonna get down. How will I come on top of it? But I need to be like that. And then we'll go.
Good boy.
It's okay. See how he got startled? But I'm just gonna comfort him. So there's the lick and chew. We're just gonna comfort him because we don't want him to feel like we were trying to hurt him with our hands. Okay. Good job, Olivia. I'm gonna fix your hair, okay? Your hair does look crazy. All right, now we're gonna check rotation to the right, rotation to the left. The rotation to the left is quite difficult, so I'm gonna, there we go.
I heard it.
And I'll hear a little pop there. Like I said, we don't care about the pop, we just care about the motion. Oh, well, right rotate, right lateral flexion. I was about to do that, right lateral flexion, and then left lateral flexion. There we go. Good job, Oreo. Now we're going to repeat that and repeat that. And that's much improved. So you've got more neck motion now. So I'm going to stop touching him and give him a break. The pass string.
Look on the side.
Checking all the bones movement here. Now, I don't really do this, but I've got to hold him here and push this in. There we go. Okay. Sit. Sit. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're very friendly. You're very friendly. Are you going to eat my hair? All right. So we check the withers. When withers are rounded apart, a lot of people put the saddle too far forward on them, so we like to check them. So there's vertebra number 1 of the wither, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So then we have our 6 low back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the inner transverse. So horses have 18 middle back vertebra and we have 12. So all that moves really good. So I'm going to ask him to do reflexes again. Let's see if he has them. Always stand to the side. So here we go.
Oh, look at it.
Good. Okay. Now we're going to drop down. And then we're going to go right. And we're going to go left. And then right. And so you see now that his neck is working. Oh, what'd you do there? Okay. Now, we're going to check the motion. He's like, stop touching me in my butt. Okay. Okay. Chituli. Stretch. Catch. Come. Come. Oh, I could actually do a whole body stretch on. There you go. Oh, that's making that straight. Frickin' this tail motion. Nice. All right, and he's adjusted. Oh, I didn't check the jaw. Forgot. Silly chiropractor. Forgot the jaw. That's the most important part. Yeah. All right, let's check your jaw. Here we go. You got some bits in there. All right, hold there. Checking the TMJ, which is right here. There's a TMJ where the temple and the mandible meet. So that's called temporal mandibular joint. Very important when we put a bit in their mouth to make sure their TMJ joint is moving. Can y'all see that moving under my fingers? And it's up and down, up and down, up and down. So that's moving. See that? Up and down. Okay. Now I switch to the bottom. I'm going to put my fingers down here and I'm going to check under the mandible. Sometimes that's sensitive in horses, so we're going to put checking under here, make sure that he can open his mouth all the way. He's looking at me like, why do you have your finger in my mouth? And he's good there. So this joint is moving underneath mandible, hyoid bone, which is under here. Those are all moving on the right. Now we check the left. All right, same thing here. Checking the TMJ joint, making sure my fingers are pumping up and down. See those finger movements? So it's up and down, up and down, up and down. My fingers aren't moving. I just let my fingers rest there and the joint is moving itself. You just have to touch real soft right there. Not too hard. That TMJ joint could be very sore. Now we go down to the bottom shelf. I call it the bottom shelf, but it's the mandible. And I put my finger down in the void of the horse's mouth. A void here. And then I just go behind the mandible and I make sure that that's loose inside the muscles under the mandible, which is the jaw. So we don't want this to ever be too tight. So if you have your halter there, make sure it's not too tight so they can open their mouth. All right, and now, Oreo, we're gonna do a side to side check. Make sure you're moving in your jaw. Once you start chewing, oh, you like it. You like this. I have. Look how I feel. It feels good, don't you see? There we go. Then it's good for you. All right, and that's it. It's all done. All right, everybody's been adjusted and they're all being released. So they're finally able to go. They only come in to eat, so go, Bam Bam. Everybody go. Everybody go. Go, Bam Bam. Bye-bye. Sunny's already out. Oreo's already gone. Now it's Rebel's turn. All your children are barefooted because they're country and they know how to get out of the way. All right, go, Rebel. Go, girl. Wrong way. Wrong way. Go. Woo, woo, woo. Go, go.
She's like, I want more of the chiropractor. No, ma'am, next time. Jessica's assisting with the leaving process here. And then now we save the best for last. Always, again, for the adjustment and the leaving. Watch out, Thor. Watch out, doggy. Okay. Bye, Chief. Bye, Chief. Go. He's like, they're missing me. You're brilliant. Bye, guys. Till next time. Oh, sure is hot here. It's like 98 degrees and hot. You can tell. Look at my face. I'm sorry. It's not 98. It's 107. No, it's 107. You see my face? Oh, I'm melting in Texas, y'all. Send help. Send cold air from Canada. Come on. Send the fall. Can someone send the fall from Canada, Australia, somewhere? It's so hot. Well, anyway, 5 horses, a pony, a lamb, 3 people, and then earlier 2 heifers. And now I need some food and a nap. It's the heat. It just gets you. Well, y'all stay tuned. Not gonna have a video for tomorrow. Have to go to a funeral. But y'all stay tuned. Animal Ranch Care. We'll have more adventures coming up. Oh, and by the way, we'll be at the Bluebonnet Equine Humane Society Challenge on October 5th in Taylor, Texas. If anybody wants to come out and see the clinic, I'll be speaking for about 45 minutes about animal chiropractic. So if y'all want to come out and see and meet Jessica and I think Jamie said she's trying to get some people out there to see us. We'll see y'all there. And we'll video it all too. Take care.